Yay, it's recording, right? Yeah. Hi, guys. So, we're outside with my sacred little altar right here that I've been doing a lot of ritual with. And I want to talk about receiving. I just went to give the gift to my neighbor Cosmo, and they had a really hard time receiving the gift. Like, I had to convince them, and tell them why it was okay and that I didn't spend money, and like everything that I gave to them were things that were left behind by other people or gifts I bought for other people. And like I was like, I'm downsizing. I had really had to convince him it was okay, and it's his birthday, and I was like, you deserve to receive. So I had a couple crystals and a little yoni I wanted to give to him and do like a planting ceremony with him in his garden. But because it seemed so hard for him to receive, I didn't want to stretch him anymore. He requested that I don't give him any more gifts. I said, okay, I'll honor that. I'm really in a place of gift giving, and with the temple moving and wanting to really serve and show up for people, and in my private session work and opening up the temple for people to retreat and stay here at all different donation levels. And as I'm in my personal retreat in my heart, it's definitely a learning lesson for me on receiving. And I'm feeling sad right now for myself and for him and for all the other people in the world that struggle with receiving and letting themselves receive and knowing that they're worth it. And everyone that struggles with the language of love, of gift giving, whether that's giving gifts or receiving gifts, it's one of my biggest languages of love. I love it. I have a rainbow Technicolor dream tree, and I made a commitment to keep it up this year, all year round, and there's gifts underneath it. And I created an artist crafting gifting station to drop into elfhood and givinghood. And but to close this video, I'm going to take the crystal that I intended to give to my neighbor Cosmo and plant it in the altar with the intention of planting a seed for the whole world and myself to really learn how to receive and open up to a new level of receiving all the earth's magic, all the gifts, all the love that's available to you from everyone everywhere. Love just is. So, calling in, opening a vessel, burying the intention in the earth to open up my capacity to learn how to be a really divine giver and receiver, to practice the sacred art of giving and receiving authentically, lovingly, really listening to people and their desires, and stretching myself, really. I'm going to place this yoni I made. I make yonis, and so I wanted to give him this yoni, and I just really thought it was so apropos. The yoni is one of the greatest receivers. It's a vessel, it's open. The female vagina is always open, and it births the world. It's a very powerful sacred element to do sex magic with, whether it's with your yoni, your lover's yoni, a play yoni. And so to close this ritual, I'm just going to smudge my chakras with dirt, rubbing in my crown. I love you, Earth. Thank you, Earth. I believe in you and your capacity to create all that I desire. And thank you for all the blessings you've given me all my life and all the blessings you've placed upon this temple. And I pray that you keep blessing and helping me, and whoever lands in this temple next, that they have a blessed life. And call in that I need and desire in the new temple to come. I'm ready to receive. So it is. Alright guys, I love you. Have a wonderful day. Look at the canyon. Come and play with me. We could sleep in there together. We could hide under there. There's great nooks everywhere. Do ritual in the altar. There's nooks over there. There's a giant hammock there. There's a giant dirt pile. This is an amazing canyon. Come and play with me before it's gone.